Website visitors are 5 times more likely, and nearly half of all your website visitors are going to leave your site unless you have these certain things in place, and we're going to talk about it. Hi, Justin Christensen here, the co-founder and president of Conversion Fanatics and the #1 best-selling author of Conversion Fanatic, How to Double Your Customer Sales and Profits with A/B Testing. And today we are talking about one specific element. Now, at the beginning of this video, we talked about people are 5 times more likely to leave your site unless you have this in place. And what are we talking about? We're talking about being mobile friendly. And they say that over half of all visitors will leave unless your site loads faster than 3 seconds. Now, people always talk about conversion optimization and split testing, but there's some elements that go into that that's more than just comparing, text on a page and, color schemes and buttons and all of those things. It's actually how well your site actually performs and the usability of your site. You got to think about it this way. People on mobile are used to scrolling. They're used to getting quick information. They just flip your thumb and you're down to the bottom of the page, where that's different on desktop. So you need to really treat your mobile experience differently than what you would treat your desktop experience, and pay close attention to those visitors specifically. Make sure your website loads in a timely fashion. You could do all sorts of different speed tests and see the elements that are causing it. Maybe you're having JavaScript issues. Maybe images are loading too slow. There's just loads and loads of information that can help. And actually, we have found that if you can get your site load time down to closer to 2 seconds or better, your conversion rate can actually go up as a result. So those are just some things you need to really pay attention to. On mobile friendly, make sure that it's easy, that there's not extra steps in your site, that it's responsive if you have a responsive site, that images are loading correctly on the page, that all of the information that you need is presented in a way that appeals to the mobile visitor. So the next time you are looking at your site and looking for areas to improve, make sure you're paying attention to mobile, because it's not going anywhere. The majority of people, 9 out of 10 people say that they browse on multiple devices before doing specific actions and making a buying decision. So make sure you're cross-browser, you're cross-device compatible, and look at that mobile experience. The big thing to do is just pay attention that they do scroll, that extra taps. An example that we did not too long ago was a women's clothing company. They were having issues on mobile. So what we did is we found that when they go to the product page and we're viewing the product, it was very tough. They had to tap to pull down the sizing. They had to tap to pull down the color. They had to tap to pull down all the other different various elements. So what we did is we simply expanded those elements so you didn't have to have that extra tap. They could see it just simply right on the page, and the result was a 30% increase in the mobile checkouts. So there you have it. If you want 5 times less people bouncing from your site and you want a good chunk of the half that are leaving, make sure that it's optimized for not only speed, but for mobile friendliness. This is Justin Christensen. Feel free to like, share, and if you'd like to get a free conversion analysis for your site, go over to conversionfanatics.com. We'll talk to you again soon.